Happy New Week, fine folks. It is Monday again and we have a bunch of things to do. I've used the morning for some planning and accounting and admin stuff, and now we got to the more fun part of the day. And I'm going to start with packing a new Etsy order that came yesterday. I am going to attempt to finish all the new postcards that I want to make this week. I have cleared my schedule from everything else, so this week is going to be all about the postcards, and we'll see how far I can go. Let's get started. So I just finished inking this one, and I think for the time being I probably have enough sketches, so I'm going to start digitizing those, and in the meantime I'll be thinking about more ideas because I don't have yet sketches for all the cards that I want to make, but I'll start working on whatever I have. So I was just doing a little bit of inventory accounting. I was checking what I have left over for Christmas cards from last year, and I was trying to summarize a little bit my ideas for the new cards for this year, for the fall season and the Christmas season. I've been working on the new fall cards this week, and I wanted to see how far I've come because I haven't really looked back. I'm now focusing on the fall cards, and since they are a new category of cards, so to say, for my shop, I'm considering trying a different finish. I usually leave my cards uncoated or non-laminated basically I just leave the paper as it is because that's the look I like, with a little bit of texture. I don't like glossy finish, but I also know that covers look amazing with glossy finish, and a lot of people like that. So I thought I'm gonna try some of that. I probably still won't go for glossy. I'll probably still do matte, but I will do a little bit of finish because these are going to be sort of a greeting cards, and I want them to look a little bit more luxurious than the usual postcards. I was also trying to make lists of the different categories and series of cards that I'm making because they all have slightly different look to them, and some of them I print at different places, and when the cards belong to the same series, they need to be printed in the same way so that they look like they belong together. So yeah, I was trying to organize my thoughts in this way, and there's a lot of things to think about. But yeah, anyway, I will try to be done with my full cards and message cards this week, so I can continue with the Christmas card next week. And I still want to get this printed before September or within the first week of September, because personally for me it's too early for Christmas. I mean, unless it's December, for me it's too early for Christmas. I'm not a Christmas enthusiast, but I know a lot of people are excited about it, and you have to be ready with that. You have to be ready to have what people look for when they look for it, not when you want to make it. And that's something I need to keep reminding myself when having a shop. Okay, so let me take you on a little tour of all the cards I have already sent to print. First off, we have this cozy autumn card that turned out to be one of my favorites. It's basically just a little card for when you want to say hi to someone who likes to be cozy. Or you can get it to yourself to remind yourself to have some enjoyable me time every now and then. Next up, we have a thank you card because I felt like I needed a thank you card in my shop. I went through many ideas, and in the end, I just couldn't get out this image of the happy watering can out of my head. It's a print I already had, but I just had to use it for this card. It was just too perfect, I think. I changed the covers a little bit to fit with the cover theme of this series. And yeah, I think it's working pretty great like this. This one is also one of my favorite cards. It's a miss you card, as you can see. And I like this idea of this hypothetical coffee or tea date with your friend, but your friend is not there and you miss them. Yeah, actually I had a moment because it's been a while since I sent them to the printer, and I was thinking, why is there a lemon in the coffee? But then I remember that I actually meant this to be tea. I don't know if this was a bad design on my end, if I got confused, but maybe I should have left it empty so that it can be read as both tea and coffee. But I thought that it looked more interesting with the lemon slice. What do you think? I like it more with the lemon. But anyhow, you can imagine it as tea or coffee if you like. You can imagine this to be the latte art, I guess. I also made a birthday card because I thought that I needed one in my shop, and that's what it looks like. I want to make a few more, maybe a little more different ones. This is the more, I guess, generic one, but that will come at a later point. For now, I'm pretty happy to have this one. And this is one of those cards that probably no one really needs, but I needed it, so I had to make it. And I think I might cut this for myself and turn it into a mini print for myself because I just really love it. And then we have this little sort of Halloween card with a magic theme. I wanted to make a companion one with a more spooky theme, but I was kind of running out of time for my set deadline, so I decided to leave that for later or for next year. So for now, we just have this magical one, which I'm also pretty pleased with. And that's all the cards I have made so far. Next time you see them, they're going to be printed. I'm going to show them to you when they arrive, which might take another week or two. But yeah, we're going to unpack them together because that's the most exciting part. Hello folks, how are you doing? Excuse me holding the microphone like this, but I don't have nowhere to clip it in this area right now, and I can't actually figure out where exactly I need to clip it. Some of my clips have really nice sound and some are really awful, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing right or wrong so far. But anyway, I'll be holding it like this for this particular clip. Hope that you don't mind. I thought I'm going to spare you some rambling here, and I'm just going to tell you straight, we are about to design a sticker. One of my ideas was to turn illustration I made recently into a sticker, but I want to sketch a few more ideas to make sure that I have more options to choose from, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sketch some potential stickers. So here we have the possible designs for that sticker. One is this forest teapot, little pumpkin house in the forest. And I'm also thinking about reworking this illustration that I made for the thumbnail of my sketchbook tour video. As you can see, I'm looking for something with little cozy house in the forest because that's what I want to make right now. I might sketch a few more ideas later, but now I think I'm going to go out for a walk, as I like to do in the evening, to clear my head, and I think we'll finish this thing tomorrow. feeling pretty lazy today. But okay, let's see where are with those stickers. Okay, so here we have contestant number 1 for a new sticker design. This is the fall cover variation, and here I have it in my summery palette. I really like this, but I'm just so in love with this palette. I also like this one. What else do we have? This picture that I quite like, so that's another idea. And we have this little pumpkin house. And for the time being, we need to choose just one. I was speaking with my boyfriend and my mom and, a few people to help me decide. And it seems like the general consensus is this one. And also in this particular color. This one, I don't know, haven't heard much comments. This one is a bit too busy for a sticker, and I agree with that. I mean, of course I can clean it up and make it a bit more empty, but I think actually I might end up using it for a card, like a congratulations for your new home or something card. But we'll see about that. So this is going to be our new sticker. So let's send it for print and be done with that. And we're going to upload some artwork. Yep, and I'm not going to show you this part. And we are done with this. And I think we're also done with this video.